What is up? Welcome to Weeb's Guild. We're back doing another set of Kyoto International Manga Anime Award reviews. So this week we chose another 3 completely fucking random. We're going to be doing Monster Keeper by Wutikai. Obviously, apologies if I mispronounce. Plot Armor by Sieg.shoi. And then Journey to Success by Kuritsu, which is chestnut in Japanese, I think.
I'm glad you looked that up.
Cool.
So,
I like that.
I went ahead and put in a little bit of effort on that. So with that, we'll go ahead and start with like Monster Keeper, and then we'll work our way down the list. Basically, Monster Keeper is about a fantasy world that the monsters have been driven almost into extinction, and because that is it's fucked up the environment. Which, true to life, really.
Yeah, really.
Yep.
Monster Hunter World? Come on. What the fuck is that?
So it's fucked up so bad that all of the kingdoms had to come together and basically create this unit, which, Monster Keeper unit, of course, thing, and to keep people from illegally hunting certain monsters. But of course, people don't follow that.
There's also still privilege,
Yeah.
So they do whatever they want. There is, like Josh mentioned, you can be chosen by the king, which you're allowed to do whatever you want.
You're really just a prick.
And yeah, that's pretty much the setup of the world. But it does start the opening with like the 2 who are our main characters we see fighting each other.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I thought the whole manga was gonna be colored and stuff like that. I was like,
Same.
damn,
I was like, wow, that's a
beautiful.
lot of extra work.
Because we've talked about it before. Like, sometimes when you color something, it's like, you shouldn't have done that. And then that looked fucking
That looked fantastic.
great.
Yeah, I was all in.
So good. I was like looking at the first few pages. I was like, damn, that's really like it's well drawn. It's really beautiful. And like it fits the aesthetics of the color. I was like, that is so good.
And then you go to black and white. It's like, oh, really?
I was like, oh, I've
was
seen the promised land. And
I
now
was a little hurt too, but it's still good.
It's like getting kicked out of heaven, you know?
Yeah.
It's shit.
Sorry, you got the free trial out.
Oh, you canceled after the the 1 week trial.
I thought it was pretty good. I was
Same.
pretty happy with this one. I like the idea of it. I always kind of like monster kind of based things because it takes the adventure genre kind of like just like when they do the slight turn on it where it's like, oh well, what if there were adventures but they rammed everything into extinction?
And they get that whole like animal vibe where it's like, oh, this is really fucked up. You shouldn't have done that to animals, but it's still monsters, so it's kind of like it's fantasy. So, I thought the magic was good. Like it was unique and cool. Like the whole plant thing was like you put.
Well, the wind one wasn't all super unique, but the plant thing was cool.
Yeah, that one was really
we'll skip
sick.
the wind one, but the fucking putting seeds in your body.
I thought when I originally saw they were talking about the powers, I was like, oh, they're all gonna be monster based. Like they somehow gonna get their powers from the monsters.
That's what I thought too.
But it was only the one girl who got the powers from the seeds. And they do mention at the very beginning that the chick who goes bad, she's killed adventurers, so that's obviously what she's gonna start doing. She's gonna start taking them out instead of because they do let off these adventurers with we'll just destroy their armor and just let them go away. But then she's like, nah, I'm just gonna end the adventurers.
Yeah, I got excited when I saw that. It was like, how many of you killed? I'm like, is this gonna be one of those fucking villain ones? Like, oh yeah, I'm down for this shit.
Dark.
It would have been kind of cool to have seen the no, I'm on the animal side. I'm gonna kill all the adventurers. Fuck you guys. That would have been almost a little bit of a cooler setup where it's like. They set up the world the same way, and it's like, oh, and we've decided to help the monsters now, so fuck you guys. Because we normally see, that is a thing that obviously, oh, we're going to help the monsters instead. But then you're always painted as the bad guy. So it would have been cool to follow, the good guy who is against the humans. That would have been really cool.
Yeah.
But, I mean, all in all, I kind of like it. I like the setup it did. Like I said, the beginning part is fucking crazy good.
Yeah.
And it's a cool world. I kind of like it. Okay, so that was Monster Keeper by Wutikai. We're going to move on next to Plot Armor by Sieg.shoi.
So this one was, I would say, akin to Deadpool, where it was it's like a hitman that kind of is very sloppy, does the things that he wants, and kind of just is sadistic as fuck. And then I think it's a series of hitmen, but they're also his employer. They come back to kill him because he's sloppy and he killed too many people. And then you're like, oh, cool, that's a generic basis. And then they go into the, hey, you're the main character of this story. You're going to die horrible deaths and shit, but you're going to keep getting revived because you have plot armor. And it's kind of like this existential thing. And then that's where they kind of fade off. I thought it was a cool concept. One major key thing that they kind of really hand to you at the very beginning of the weird existential shit. This was all drawn on an iPhone 7.
Yeah.
Which I have to give fucking full kudos.
Yeah, I like that too because as I was reading, I was like, some of this is hard to tell what's going on. And it's they did it probably 3 times in the manga. We're like, by the way, this is drawn on an iPhone 7. And I'm like, okay.
It was kind of cool because some of the stills were really, really well done.
Yep.
I was super surprised. And then the action scenes, I was just like, Godspeed, dude. I got no clue what you did there.
I personally like the whole style choice of it all, though. It kind of fit the whole Deadpool-y theme of the whole thing.
Some of them, like some of the panels, definitely looked way better than some of the other panels.
I agree.
And I was just like, there were certain ones where I was like, ooh,
You're like, what happened here? He ran out of space.
Yeah, and some of like we talked about it in one of the previous ones, but the text bubbles were all jacked up.
Yeah.
Like it was wild. But I mean, I have to say, like, if this guy got the right tools, I would be like, I'd be interested.
If this
in
person
with
had
his
an
like
iPad.
Rock Lee weights on,
Yeah.
and then it's like you get him on the drawing
Get him on
tablet, he's
these
gonna pop
fucking
off.
things.
Because like there were like parts of it that were good. There's like the comedy was kind of fun, like when he gets pulled to the existential thing, and he's like he basically told his comic characters like I'm gonna try something else. So then he ends up coming back. Like that was kind of good. So it has like good parts in it for sure.
Yeah.
But it was just kind of hard to because it was drawn on an iPhone 7.
And
they're not that big.
Yeah, and they didn't really talk about it either. Like they obviously did, but like his superpowers were super fucking cool.
Yeah.
The Void superpowers were dope.
But they're like, we're gonna have to nerf that immediately and fucking shoot you with a bunch of fucking bullets. Like
they were really good. Yeah, the parts that I could understand of the fighting was really good. It was just a little sloppy. And there's even one time where they purposely, I'm gonna assume purposely, do the panels really fucked up, and they're like, it's really fucked up. Just go ahead and move on. I was like, oh, cool. But I mean, all in all, it was good. And once again, guys, it was drawn on an iPhone 7.
It was drawn on
For what he did, I think that's fantastic on an iPhone 7.
Yeah. But I did like how not only did he say, hey, this was done on an iPhone 7, he was making fun of himself with the character. He's like, dude, you can't understand what the fuck is going on. It's like, once again, iPhone 7. Yeah. So, but yeah, I liked it. I would like to see it more professionally done. Like the guy has a good art style.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to see like actual work on a paper.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fantastic.
Okay, so let's move on to the last one. This will be Journey to Success by Kuritsu. Go ahead.
All right, so this one's actually really simple, short, sweet. It's about a girl who's a witch and she's learning magic. Unlike her mother, who is more of an artist, she's like, oh, I want to learn magic because I was saved by a friend, and then I want to be good enough to protect myself. So she goes on this, I want to say like a journey to just kind of learn her magic and hone her skills, and then she challenges said friend to impress him, which she does, and hard work pays off.
Yep. Is the journey to success, you would say?
Yes,
That's what the manga is.
Except none of the journey.
Yeah, they do cut out the journey part.
See, I like you want to impress your friend and stuff, but I got just bun, and no meat.
I wrote, girl likes art, likes magic too. Friend likes magic is good. Girl trains, get good at magic. Now good like friend. Let's go. The end.
That's a good review.
It felt like the anime manga equivalent of the live, laugh, love sign.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It was just like, oof.
It was.
I feel like it was rushed, though.
But it was like, I don't know. It wasn't done poorly, but it was just kind of like basically this person to me feel like I wanted to like I don't know, motivate people to succeed, like, but they cut out the parts of the struggle where like
normally I hate that shit already, but you cut the part that was supposed to be the important part.
Like normally you would watch somebody struggle for a while in like a montage or something, and then it would go on to like, don't ever give up, guys. Like, you'll succeed as long as you keep trying. Instead, this one just cuts out the middle part, and then you're like, hey, you'll keep succeeding. Don't worry.
I'm just this good.
You get that Naruto, like, hype music in the background, but it's all the, ho! And that's it. You're just done.
So it was definitely an interesting one. But I mean, like, it was drawn well. I totally could understand and see everything that was going on, but it was just like, it almost felt like the middle part was yoinked out.
It just needs a little bit more of story development in it. And like, I think it would have been a lot better.
I don't know where they go. Like, why is she training aside from being good
we got
with
the
friend?
end, right?
But like at the end, they finally they're equal matches and like, cool, let's go. It's like, to what?
Yeah,
adventure.
Where are we going?
When he brought up the point where she's like, oh yeah, I want to be able to protect myself so my friend doesn't have to. I was like, and they flash back to the friend. I'm like, what did the friend do? Like, tell me, please. Like, what was that shit that happened? Did they lose an arm because of they protecting you? Like, fuck, dude.
Don't know. But he's good at magic.
Yeah,
so
I want to see the mom's art though.
But man, she would love to do art, but just
she's like magic. The art captain from the Royal Knights or Magic Knights.
I have to feel like everyth's a metaphor for being a manga artist, and it's just. My mother loved art, but I want to be a manga artist.
Maybe they watched Bleach and there's a message in every fight.
I would hope so.
We are
never give up.
Never give up.
Never surrender.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was the 3 that we did this week. Once again, Monster Keeper by Wutikai, Plot Armor by Sieg.shoi, and Journey to Success by Kuritsu. Which one did you guys like the best?
Monster Keeper.
Monster Keeper.
Yeah, I guess
it was the most complete.
Yeah.
I mean, just if he just submitted the first 4 pages, I would have been blown away. Like, holy shit.
I would say, though, if Plot Armor wasn't drawn on an iPhone 7, which it was drawn on an iPhone 7,
yeah.
it would be a strong contender.
So if it wasn't drawn on the iPhone 7,
exactly,
it would have been better.
I feel like being drawn on the iPhone 7 really pulled it back.
Well, the iPhone 7 is kind of
I think it added to the charm, you know?
Yeah, and then you can make the iPhone 7 jokes in the manga. So
you can't be like, oh, I have giant iPad over here.
Fucking bitches.
And you know our feelings on Journey to Success. It was a journey to success, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, congratulations to Monster Keeper. Very good. You should honestly pay your colorist some more because I don't know if you did that yourself, but that was fucking beautiful.
If you did that yourself, fantastic.
Yeah,
whoever
please.
your colorist is, fantastic.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
And as always, be sure to let us know if you've submitted one, what you thought of the manga that we read this week. There will be links in the description down below if you want to check them all out yourselves. We'll be back every Saturday with a new episode of Reading Another 3, and we hope to see you guys then. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you guys next time.